This program may contain sexual content and may not be appropriate for all audiences. In the heart of every man beats a forbidden desire, a yearning, an itch, a thirst, an unashamed love of adult entertainment. Now, for the first time, G4 takes you to the Mecca of Naughty, the Adult Entertainment Expo. Adult entertainment has always been on the cutting edge of technology, and this year, they've stepped it up a notch. Meet the biggest names in the industry, see the latest in adult tech and toys, and go behind the scenes of the hottest new films.
I forgot my life.
G4 presents the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007.
And welcome to the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007, presented by Reno 911 Miami, which is in theaters February 23rd. Folks, for the first time ever, anywhere, G4 is giving you wall-to-wall, booth-to-booth, floor-to-ceiling coverage of the only convention dedicated to the adult industry. It is the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007, and I'm Kevin Pereira.
Hey everyone, I am Munn, and we are here in the middle of all of the insanity, right here on the show floor. And if you guys can see, we can't see, but we'll tell you, Jenna Jameson is right over there.
Inches away.
Inches.
And over the next 2 hours, you got a lot to expect, folks. We've got exclusive interviews with some of the industry's hottest stars. We're going to take you behind the scenes of some of the latest films. We got the top 10 DVDs of 2006 and an exclusive interview with publisher and CEO of Hustler, Larry Blank. And that's just scratching the tip of the iceberg.
Just the tip. Now, Kev, you know when it comes to advancements in technology, the adult entertainment industry usually leads the way.
Absolutely.
And there's really no better place to find out what's hot and up and coming than right here at the Adult Entertainment Expo.
Everyone knows sex sells, but nothing can prepare you for the sights, sounds, and smells of the Adult Entertainment Expo. 4 days of tantalizing art, tasty movies, and titillating toys. Oh my.
You see naked chicks, stripper poles, I mean, there's everything here. I'm from Utah and I've never seen anything like this in my life.
This week, more than 340 vendors and nearly 20,000 fans descended upon Las Vegas for the annual Adult Entertainment Expo, making Sin City the temporary home to the single largest event ever devoted exclusively to adult entertainment.
It's just like any other business, you know? People need to network. They need to see what product is out there.
You see it on the video, see it on the DVD, but actually seeing it in person is like mind-blowing, dude.
With the invention of the VCR in the late 70s, adult video made its way from the silver screen to the small screen, and the industry was off and running. Over the next 2 decades, adult entertainment was at the forefront of every technological revolution, from the internet to DVDs to high-definition content.
We were actually the first people to come out with DVD when, you know, we made the transfer from VHS to DVD, and now we're really pushing HD DVDs.
If it wasn't for everybody downloading porn off the internet, we wouldn't have an internet as fast as it is today.
By the dawn of the new millennium, porn expanded into a multi-billion-dollar industry. What was once taboo hit the mainstream, with stars like Jenna Jameson and Tara Patrick making the jump from X-rated to A-list.
Every day it seems like somebody's branching out and doing something else, and it's amazing, it's great.
The AEE as we know it today debuted in July of 1999. 110 companies and 3,000 adult entertainment professionals made it the biggest and baddest convention in the country.
It is a mainstream business. It is great business. It is an honest business just like anything else, and you make decent money at it, and that's what you want to do in life.
Now in its 9th year, this mecca of sex continues to grow bigger and wilder.
You see that line over there? It's like 2 miles long.
From the hottest film stars to the weirdest fetishes, the Adult Entertainment Expo is guaranteed to have something to stimulate every man, woman, and whatever else is in attendance.
Type of sexual preference, there is something here for you. And even if you're not into the whole sex thing, there's all different great sights to see and really nice people to meet as well.
No matter if you're looking for the latest Las Vegas hotspot or you're walking the floors of the Adult Entertainment Expo, or if you're trying to sort through all the new advancements in technology or those cool electronics, there's only really one guy you want right by your side besides Mr. Pereira.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
And he's actually to your left right now. It's tech expert and part-time Vegas tour guide.
There we go.
Will O'Neill. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man?
So I'm kind of impressed because no matter where we go, you can always find electronics for us.
Yeah.
Gadgets, man.
Gadgets.
Vegas loves gadgets.
And you're humming right now. What do you have?
What I have here is the Oh My Bod. It's very cool. It actually plugs into an MP3 player like an iPod or your Creative Zen, and it vibrates. Right now, we are rocking out to AC/DC.
So you can really tell the quality of a woman if she can play Name That Tune with you.
Wait, okay.
It has like a 3-foot cord, so you can like get back a little bit.
Okay, I'm playing the song. Name the song.
Exactly.
Name that song.
Dirty
And
Pop.
it's $70,
I know that bass
$69. The MSRP $69. Very cool little device there.
$69.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Does it plug into anything or just an iPod and
Everything.
stereo?
Any stereo source, any audio source.
Basically reacts to like the volume of the song. The louder it gets, it just goes.
Very cool.
So what else do you have for us?
Oh, this is the Talk to Me by SoftLab. Check it out, it's very cool. It's a wireless device. It's a wireless rabbit-like device.
I like that.
And what it does is it controls another device wirelessly through a speech or any sound. And part of it actually
Wait, through speech?
Speech, yes, you can speak to it.
So
I can
she's in
whisper
one
like
room.
sweet nothings to her womb from the other room.
Yes, you can.
To her womb?
Yeah, like a truck. You know,
Yeah.
breaker 1
It's
nine.
to treble and bass. It's very cool. Cool little device, actually. I'm digging it.
Wait, so Kevin's watching the football game in one room and she's in the other room,
Yeah.
and he's like,
How did you know that's exactly what you're doing?
He's like, baby, come on. You're like, just go in the other room. I got you.
That's awesome.
In
Exactly.
between Deaths and Gears of War. It's like, are you still in there,
It's
sweetheart?
not out
Great.
yet, so the price is TBD, but I'm sure it's big on your list.
Very cool
Walking
device,
yeah.
though. I like
Okay.
it.
Now, this next one is cool. It's the 5-Finger Massage Glove by Fukuoka. Check that out. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Okay.
I may never
Did it
leave.
shock you?
No, it's like
I may
a...
never leave.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
don't touch.
2
Don't
AA
touch
batteries,
that.
totally submersible. Check it out.
The entire thing vibrates.
Yes, it is. It's
Wait,
great.
totally submersible. Like you could use it in a watery situation, like a bathtub or a
Or
spa. If you
shower,
want to give
yes,
somebody a massage.
exactly. Yes, you
But
can.
what
That's cool.
if you want to clean it?
I guess
It's dishwasher safe, I hope.
Yeah, I
right?
consider dishwasher safe. But each glove is $25. You can get one for the right, one for the left.
There
Pretty
you
cool.
go. So you could always be by yourself then.
Like we
You
always
never
are
leave
when we leave the
anybody.
studio.
Not
Why did you
fair, I
imply
know
we
you're
ever
so-
have company? Come on.
Fair, I know
That's
you. He plays humble, but he's always got a little friend over. All right, thanks. Okay, I actually do it. I like it.
You like it?
Oh, okay. Now I'm uncomfortable.
yeah.
Now
Okay,
I'm uncomfortable.
Thanks so much, Will. You always bring us some great products. Now, you guys, there's over 140,000 convention goers here at CES in Las Vegas. And, one of the biggest highlights of their trip is when the Adult Entertainment Expo opens their show floor.
Absolutely. And there's really one company that's responsible for the Adult Entertainment Expo being as huge as it is, and that's Adult Video News, or you probably know them as AVN.
AVN.
And they have their annual AVN Awards. They start this weekend, so we hit the show floor to catch up with the man who actually started it all. With only $300, Paul Fishbein launched the porn trade magazine Adult Video News in 1984. Within a short time, AVN became the industry's Bible.
We sort of started a little newsletter for consumers, and then retailers started buying the newsletter. So it then became sort of a trade publication and then grew from there.
The trade magazine finally caught up with the internet in 1999 and now is an online media giant.
The industry's changed a lot over the years. People are able to watch movies in all the different formats now, whether they download a movie to their phone or they download it to the internet or buy a DVD or watch it on cable TV. So we try to change with the times and grow with the times.
Reviewing Flesh Fix led AVN to create the most prestigious event of the year, the annual AVN Awards. The porn Oscars give the actors and actresses an excuse to dress up, honor their work, and mingle.
I love AVN. It's beautiful. We get to wear these beautiful gowns and look stunning. I'm up for Best Girl and Provocateur. I'm so excited. It's like being on the top of the world, Here we are.
This is what the industry is about, meeting and greeting the fans, meeting and greeting the people that are buying your product. There's no one better. And I listen to them. It's like, okay, what'd you like? What didn't you like?
I get to see where all the work and the hard effort that I put into this actually makes a difference. To see that I help people all around the world relieve the stresses of everyday life. Some people are miserable. Then they come home, they have a quick relief, and they're happy again.
As the publisher of AVN, Paul Fishbein is clearly the most powerful man in porn and can make or break any career, or tell you when to expect the next big thing.
Obviously, adult producers are progressive. Any new technology they grasp onto, and a lot of times they lead the field. So whether it's download to own and burn your own DVD, or download to your computer and watch it on your TV set, you'll see adult content in all formats.
And while AVN may be sexy, it's still serious business.
All show long, we're going to be counting down our top 10 adult DVDs of 2006.
Yeah, we're going to kick things off with a little film that'll make you want to push aside your controller and pick up your joystick. It's World of Horcraft. Number 10 is Horcraft, a story of good versus evil set in a world of scantily clad sorceresses and throbbing magic wands.
I'm gonna pay with my own lamp.
I want my booty.
It's a whole series that focuses around, you know, the fantasy genre, especially for the gamers that you know, don't really get a lot of this. We got warlocks and rogues, and there's trolls. There's a troll that does some interesting things to herself.
Man, this is like Captain Kirk's fantasy, right?
Yes, yeah, she's green.
Yeah. If you've ever wondered what Middle-earth would look like if, say, Gandalf had given the ring to Larry Flint, it'd probably be something like Horcraft. She's known for such film classics as I Love Lesbians 10, Screwless, and she looks great when she's knocked out. But like a finely cut diamond, adult film star Monique Alexander has many, many facets.
Now to find out more about this vivid vixen, we asked Zach Sellen to saddle up, hit the trails, and find out what a day in the life is like for this adult film star.
Yo, what's up? It's Zach outside the home of Vivid Girl, Monique Alexander. Now, she invited me over today for a ride. A horseback ride, that is. Hi.
Hi.
Zach.
Monique.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So that's your apartment, huh?
Yeah.
You got any experience with a big beastly animal between your legs?
I've had a little experience.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been doing what you've been doing?
I've been doing it for about 5.5 years.
Nice.
Yeah, I started off doing magazines like Hustler and all those kind of magazines.
Never heard of them.
And then I signed with Vivid, and I've been with them for a little over 2 years.
Now, this would be my horse right here, Honey Tequila.
There you go.
Yeah, Honey Tequila's peeing. Do you ever see any of that in your industry?
Peeing?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not really my thing. That's a lot of peeing.
Oh my God. Is this considered heavy petting? Is it hard to date a guy who's not in the industry?
It is hard. That's why I just prefer to just do what I want, when I want, and whoever I want, whenever I want.
So, Monique, are you single?
Yes, happily single.
So, Monique, is this your first horseback riding date?
Yes, it is.
Do you think we could create our own little, like, adult erotic film with these kind of themes? We meet in a rink. You know, we're doing some riding. What would be the one word that would get you back into the barn on the haystacks? What if I said, so Monique, you want me to take you in that barn and ride you bareback? Hey, Monique, you want to stroke my saddle horn? Nice.
Maybe out of sympathy.
So you want to do this again?
Yeah, definitely. I love horses. You need to get a little better.
Yeah, we're going to look for your films. Check out Monique Alexander. Good luck at the AVNs this year.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Well, good riding with you, and I hope to do this again sometime.
Thanks. You too.
You will find many adult film companies here at the Adult Entertainment Expo, but none as aptly named as Wicked Pictures. With top adult film stars like Jenna Jameson and Jessica Drake, you can be assured that this company sure does live up to its name. We headed out onto the floor to find out what's new in the world of Wicked. Adult entertainment is definitely wild and outrageous, but only one company is Wicked.
Wicked's been around for probably close to 15 years now, and I'm a firm believer that it makes the best adult product out there.
Make yourself comfortable.
What makes Wicked stand out really is they seem to have a proven formula with their girls. Definitely not softer sex. I'm all about the harder sex.
What began as a small company in Canoga Park, California in 1993 is now a multi-million-dollar heavyweight with hundreds of movie releases to its name last year alone.
I will be starring in 5 and directing 4. And it looks like I might actually do a couple extra ones because I don't want to sit around for a month.
Wicked is known in the industry as a star maker with such fan favorites as Stormy Daniels, Chasey Lane, Sydney Steele, and Jessica Drake.
I'm a contract girl with Wicked Pictures, and I've been with them now for about 3 years. I never wanted to be an actress, not at all. I was actually living in Texas, and I was dancing.
I started in the adult industry like a lot of girls. I was a dancer until I came out to go to set with another girl, and the director saw me and was like, "Hey, you're pretty. You want to be in a movie?"
I just hung out on sets for the longest time. Like I didn't want to commit myself to doing a movie before I really knew what it was about, and I got to know what goes on, and then I decided to start doing movies, and here I am.
Yeah, I was supposed to stay in LA for 5 days, and that was 5 years ago.
I've been expecting you.
Every incredible experience I've ever had in this business is because of Wicked. So in return, I've given them my lifetime exclusivity, which means as long as I'm in the adult business, I'm only going to shoot movies for Wicked.
The main attraction here at the Adult Entertainment Expo, of course, it's the adult film stars themselves. But if you look around, you'll see a lot of people wondering, what the hell is it like on the set of one of these adult films? You know, is it all nude pillow fights, pizza delivery guys, and cheesy 70s bass slap porn? No, it's not. In fact, we sent our cameras to the set of Leaving Angel City to find out what it's like as an industry PA, and that means production assistant. In case you didn't know, these are the guys who have to do the dirty work, like get coffee and send faxes, etc. But on the set of an adult film, the work gets a lot dirtier.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm working on this set here. I've got a job that a lot of people would covet, they'd give anything for, and a lot of people would never do it a day in their life. I'm a PA, a production assistant, and what's worse than that? I'm a porn PA. So, it is what it is. It's as important as it gets in here. 3 dildos. The production assistant, if you will, is in charge of keeping this place lubed up. I gotta clean, I gotta make coffee, craft service, food, make sure that's all up to speed. Basically, I do everything that nobody else wants to do. Seriously? The difference between being a porn PA and a regular PA is basically naked people.
So, how'd you get the job?
Anybody I can, dude. I see a lot of genitals, and I'm comfortable with that.
Since you're the lowest guy in seniority,
yeah.
Are you familiar with taint?
Yes, sir. Condom duty, cleanups, go get lube this, lube that, fluff this, fluff that. I mean, sometimes it's a little much. Sink, soap, dildos. This is how we get them clean. Keep them fresh, keep them clean, just like the song says. But you know, there are perks. I get to hang out with the talent. These are some good-looking girls. You know, after work, we'll see what happens.
Little tip for you. If you want to keep your job, you might want to not talk to the director's chick, okay? Talk to you later.
Duly noted.
Thanks, Evan. I'll see ya.
No porn PA would be complete without their get-up, their belt, if you will. Start off in the dildo quadrant. You got your glass one. 1 and 2 gelatinous ones, just in case one gets lost. Condoms, you know what to do with them. You got your lube, front center. What set would be complete without the wipe-ups? These disinfect and clean and have a lemon fresh scent. Don't know where this came from. Look at this guy. Swirls go round, smiles go up. One of the cool things about being a PA is sometimes I get to be in the movie. I'm doing a scene with her. Looking forward to it. I'm the peasant.
Think you can remember that line?
I already got it.
Cool.
You want some of this beggar? Huh? Well, do you? Go ahead, feast your eyes upon them. You think that would do me an injustice? Shut up!
You know, at the end of the day, after everything's cleaned up, after everything's thrown away, after everything's sterilized, I'm just working towards my goal. One day I know I'm going to be behind the camera.
Take one cocky pilot, a beautiful princess, an evil overlord, and set them in a galaxy far, far away. And you may have the latest incarnation of the Star Wars franchise, but here at the Adult Entertainment Expo, it all adds up to our #9 film on our top 10 DVDs of 2006. Here's a look at Space Nuts. Number 9 is Space Nuts, a warp speed romp through the universe that brings new meaning to the phrase, beam me up, Scotty.
Why don't you just tell Mama all about this princess? Like, where is she?
Well, Space Nuts itself, I mean, it is takeoff on, Star Trek, Star Wars, Spaceballs.
It's an intergalactic sex odyssey, in other words.
Right. There's a lot of, sex and sultry women.
Make yourself comfortable.
It's the line that every sci-fi fan wants to cross, and this movie finally does it for them.
Yes.
Well, somebody sure using the Force. Eat your heart out, Mr. Spock.
Do not go anywhere, folks. Coming up after the break, we have even more coverage from the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007. We've got our top 10 DVDs of 2006, plus an interview with an adult film star by the name of Lexington Steele.
It's a great name, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Great name.
Almost Spike Greystone.
Almost. And also, we will have our very own sex columnist, Anna David, here to talk about sex, relationship, love inside the adult entertainment industry.
What happens?
Still to come, Anna David breaks down our naughty habits. We step into the large shoes of adult star Lexington Steele. Plus, our adult DVD countdown continues. This and more when G4's coverage of AEE returns. G4's coverage of the 2007 Adult Entertainment Expo is presented by Reno 911 Miami, in theaters February 23rd.
To protect America.
I don't want any more casualties.
There is one elite crime-fighting team.
Don't worry, we've called in some pros of our own.
That never sleeps.
Oh, wow. I just had the weirdest dream. You know you're driving, right? Nobody in it.
You know, Reno's really a lot like Mayberry on the TV.
Stop!
Ready? Except that everybody's on drugs and prostitution's legal.
Guess what, guys? We have been invited to the American Police Convention in Miami Beach.
Why did they invite us?
They invited us because they invited everybody. We're in Miami, people. This city's got hot Latin flavor. Let's go paint this town red. Need some assistance here, ma'am?
In a time of crisis,
We have an infectious contamination in this building. We got the entire Miami Beach police force in there.
America will call
Do we have any police officers outside the confines of this building?
Reno 911.
People, let's roll!
This February,
Don't hate, ladies. Don't hate. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me.
get ready for action so raw.
We have received a noise complaint at the residence of someone named Suge Knight. Are you Suge? Are you Jay-Z? The music goes off right now!
I love that.
So unpredictable.
Oh! Okay, what do we do?
We should just go.
Rule number 1 for Gator. You gotta respect it.
No! Oh, that Gator did.
It could only fit on the big screen.
We gotta clear this beach. Okay, ready, people? On my count. 1, 2, 3. We got an officer down. Get a wet nap, people.
Reno 911, Miami.
You people! You have to start acting like this is a crisis!
That was my bad.
What happens when you take a pack of renegade snowboarders
Dude, why aren't you looking?
and force them to work and live in Tahoe's dopest hotel?
Party as much as you want. Bring the girls. Don't trash my place.
My boyfriend is very worried and concerned about me working here. Why are you being such a
Introducing The Block, series premiere Monday at 10. Only on G4.
If you've got Optimum Online, you've got speed. And if you've got a family, everybody wants it.
I'm downloading the Palmer presentation. It's huge.
boring? I'm downloading music for the party.
Well, there's a way to keep everyone happy.
Raise my allowance?
No, Optimum Online Boost. It doubles your speed to 30 megabits per second, so there's plenty for the whole family.
Try it free for 30 days, then for as low as $9.95 more per month. Sign up now at optimum.com/boost.
5 songs in 5 seconds? This rocks.
I'm sure that Palmer presentation rocks too.
Optimum Online. The best home internet access is now available nationwide. Introducing Optimum Online Wi-Fi. Unlimited access, just $17.95 a month. Find locations and log on right from your desktop. Sign up now at OptimumOnlineWiFi.com.
This snowboarding god opened this dope hotel on the slopes of Tahoe.
Don't trash my place.
His staff of misfits and madmen work hard.
I've never washed a toilet or anything in my life.
And play even harder.
I'll do anything right now for money. I'm broke.
Introducing The Block. Series premiere Monday at 10, only on G4. AEE not showing you enough skin? Take a seat for a special sneak peek of The Block, the hotel where anything goes. Next, only on G4. This program may contain sexual content and may not be appropriate for all audiences.
I'm here to support a cause that's very close to my heart.
Both of our second weddings, I said I'm not going to marry anybody unless she goes to the AVNs with me and marries me there, so.
Why is this important? To the girls, of course. I don't even know all of them. I have a few favorites. Tara Patrick, Jenna Jameson.
Jenna Hayes, my girlfriend is Pinky.
Don't be shy. Everybody does it. Everybody knows they want it, so just come on down and support.
I was taking in all the sights and sounds of the expo.
Bounce it, bounce.
Pow, 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 pow.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, 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 bow. Down, down, chicka, chicka, chicka. How's that? Is that good?
Hello and welcome to the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007, presented by Reno 911 Miami, which, as a helpful hint, a little reminder, it comes to theaters February 23rd.
Great show. I love that show.
The movie's going to be fantastic. My name is Kevin Pereira.
Hey everyone, I am Olivia Munn. Coming up, we will continue our top 10 adult DVD countdown of 2006 plus. Big C stops by with some very real dolls. And our resident sex doll, Miss Anna David, will be here to give us some advice on, the love and relationship aspect of the adult entertainment industry.
Some very helpful infotainment.
Infotainment is great.
Plus, we'll have interviews with some of the industry's hottest adult film stars today and a look at some very high-end sex toys.
But first, they are one of the biggest producers in the entire adult entertainment industry. They're known for stars like Ginger Lynn, Tiffany Taylor, Chasey Lane.
You know we couldn't let this show pass us up without having Big C stop by the Vivid Entertainment booth to give us a look at what we can expect in the coming year.
What's up, y'all? Big C bringing it to you from the floor of the Adult Entertainment Expo. I am surrounded by a bevy of hot, scantily clad ladies, but here's a hottie that's out there that's hotter than the rest, and it's called the Vivid Girls. I've been walking around and you guys are pretty upscale over here. What's the Vivid Girl image?
Well, the Vivid Girls, I like to think that we're very classy. You know, we like to mix sex and class at the same time, if you can do that. I call it porno chic.
Well, I always say there's one thing being a porn star and quite another being a Vivid Girl. I think there's a certain class about Vivid Girls, we make the sex super hot and nasty.
Now tell me about your individual style. Tell us about you.
Well, me, I really don't set the mold of what you stereotypically think about porn stars. I mean, I'm a lover of the opera and ballet, and I live in Manhattan.
Hey, Sunrise, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, especially sitting next to you. What makes you guys the best of the best?
I think Vivid strives for the best girls that they can possibly give. They try to provide the fans with, in every way, their fantasy.
I'm also one of these big fans, and can I have that poster and take it home with me? You know how crazy these things can get, and I'm sure you have fans. What's some of the weirder, crazier, different things that have happened here on the floor?
You know, you get like funny little propositions, you know, meet me afterwards, or I got complimented on my elbows. Don't look at my elbows, I'm all self-conscious now.
That is a nice elbow.
I don't know what makes a good elbow. I don't.
Man, how you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
You have to ask, I'm in heaven, and I'm standing with an angel.
Aww.
Wow, now...
I'm a bad angel.
A bad angel? Why are you a bad angel?
Because I'm a naughty, naughty girl.
I don't think that's bad. Just like they do in Hollywood, Vivid takes care of their girls. So, the Vivid girls, they take care of Big C.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sex columnist Anna David is here. She's written for magazines like Details and UK Esquire, and she is here to help me field your sex and relationship questions. Now, our first question comes from a guy who wants to know if he has a little bit of an issue.
Hey guys, I watch porn all the time, yeah, but now I can't get excited without it. Do I have a problem?
Well, okay. As far as I'm concerned, that is a problem. Yeah, I know that you've said that before. Like, if you're watching it like 5 times a day, it's a problem. One, you know what? The same thing as masturbating, right?
Well, no. I mean, the thing is, if you cannot get excited without porn, I don't think porn's working for you anymore. I mean, the goal of porn watchers is, or I think should be, to actually be able to have sex with a real live woman, right?
But what if you can't get a real live woman and you need sex to, you know, you need the tape to get off so you can, you know, masturbate or whatever?
That's a great question. And I think the thing is, I think you have to wean yourself off of it, because you should be able to get excited either by a real live woman or by your imagination. So let's say you're looking to wean yourself off of it, start with Playboy. You just you just get the like still version kind of, and then slowly try to just try. I think it's really important to not need porn in order to get excited, because
unless you're living a happy life and it's fine without it, and you can't get a girl.
If you're living a happy life, why would you contact us for help?
True. Good point, Anna. All right. Our next guy is wondering if 3 is a crowd.
So me and my girlfriend were going to Las Vegas, and we're gonna get like a female escort and try a threesome for the first time. What's your advice?
Threesome. Okay, so that's a big question, because a lot of guys nowadays have had threesomes. They're very common. Then they get to the point too. A lot of girls, yeah. Well, you'd have to, right? So, is it a problem? Is it a bad thing? Is it not a good thing?
Well, I think a lot of couples go into threesomes thinking like, yeah, this is a win-win, especially we're hiring somebody. But I do think that feelings can come up. So you should talk to your girlfriend about the possible repercussions ahead of time.
I personally, like, there's not many things I won't do in the bedroom, but when it comes to bringing another girl in, there's no way I could watch somebody that I love get off on another girl.
See, that's
really hard.
But a lot of girls think that they are open to it, or they're willing to go along with it because their guy is into it. And I do think, there's so many stories I've heard about girls who are all into it, and then they see their boyfriend all into this other woman, and feelings of jealousy that they hadn't anticipated come up.
And you know, like you're driving down the road and you think of something you did and you cringe. Like, that's what I would always think. I'd always just remember him, like, the look on his face as he's like, you know, doing another girl.
Yeah, so you go in as a couple, you could come out as 3 individual people.
So if you don't really value your relationship as much, and it may or may not work out,
but talk to your girlfriend about this ahead of time, and then pay attention to your girlfriend in the menage. Ignore the hired girl.
And our next guy wants to know if he should or should not spice things up.
Will watching porn help or hurt my relationship, and is it okay to include in the bedroom?
What do you think?
Watching, you know what, I have You know what? I have watched, one time I had a boyfriend and he put on a porno. He says, this is what I like. I like it when you do, this is hotter for me. And then I was like, okay, I saw a visual, I knew what he liked, and we did it in the bedroom. That was easy for us.
What a happy story about porn.
It was a good story.
I'll tell you, and I'm a girl who's open to that. I kind of like it in a way.
Turn you on? What? Okay. See, a lot of girls do, some girls don't. I don't really get turned on by it, but it gives me a frame of reference.
It's research. I mean, I think the thing is that they say like men are such visual creatures. I don't know about women. I guess I'm a visual creature. I do like that. I have had experiences where it's on in the bedroom. I think if you're gonna do that, first of all, check with the girl, make sure she's open to it and isn't gonna be totally horrified, and then turn it on. And then obviously don't spend your entire time with your face glued to the porn screen, because she's gonna think, even if it's true, she's gonna think you're more attracted to the porn star than you are to her. And if it's true, don't let her know that.
Yeah.
So
just don't keep one eye on the TV. Just watch it for a little bit and get back to her.
Yeah, and then you can just sort of be like, oh, do you like that? Do you want me to do that? Things like that.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much, Anna. If you guys want to get more of Anna's detailed answers to these questions, go to our website at g4tv.com/AOTS, or you can check out more about Anna David going to annadavid.com.
Fellas, listen, sex and relationships, they're not exactly peanut butter and chocolate. You know what I mean? They're not two great tastes that taste great together. I mean, think back to the last time you had sex. Okay, all right, well, try to imagine what it would be like to have sex then, all right? There's a lot of anxiety there, Is she enjoying it? Am I enjoying it? Is it too cold in here? Should I take off my socks? What about the cowboy hat? Is the ether wearing off? There's a lot to worry about, a lot of anxiety. With porn, you don't have that. Porn doesn't judge you. Porn's not saying, hey, I think it's kind of weird that you like tentacle hentai, or that you can only get off to interracial 8-ways. It doesn't really care. And you get used to that, and you go back to a relationship, and that anxiety, it multiplies. So listen, if you can only get off to porn, set her free. She's better off without you, you're better off without her. Just invest in some Puffs Plus. I'm going to recommend the ones with aloe and vitamin E. You're going to be fine, kid.
Before she became famous for inadvertently exposing herself on the party scene with gal pals Lindsay Lohan and Britney Spears, she became infamous for a very private, memorable sex video classic, Night Vision, I might add. It is the video that helped launch Paris Hilton's acting career, and it falls at number 8 on our top 10 adult videos of 2006.
Hey, I'm Rick, and this is my one night in Paris.
Number 8 is One Night in Paris, the notorious sex tape featuring Paris Hilton redefining the term room service.
Well, the movie stars Paris Hilton and Rick Solomon.
And this is just two, young people just getting dirty. This movie started Paris's acting career.
Yeah, no, it was not a simple life.
You're like obsessed. You always film me.
That is actually my favorite part of the movie, where she actually stops in the middle to pick up a ringing phone. That's gotta be go down in history as one of the most awkward moments ever filmed.
That's Paris taking the Hilton slogan, be hospitable, just a little too far.
Someone once told me that if you don't learn from history, you are doomed to repeat it.
That's very true, true words. And so, in part of our ongoing efforts to educate as well as entertain, we'd like to present the history of porn.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I was just reading my selected anthology of melons, you see. But I'm ahead of myself. I am Professor Albert von Stuppenheimer, the preeminent research sexologist and chair of sexology at the University of St. Doonit. For some reason, I have chosen to debut my latest research documentary here on this show. Please watch it and pay attention, for there will be a test. Since the dawn of time, humans have been sexing each other. It is necessary, you see, for the procreation of things, but it has not always been easy. Sometimes the man is interested in the sexing, but the lady person is not. Other times, the man is interested, but the lady person is not there. It was unthinkable conditions like these that led to the first instances of what we modern smart people call porno. This is a photograph of what may be the world's first pornography. It is simple and crude, yes, but we can clearly see the foundations of things still seen in the modern times. Little attention is paid to the man, except for the all-important bathing suit area. However, we can already see that the lady person is dramatically out of proportion. Even in the pre-dawn of mankind, man was preferring the idealized lady person, and not the actual lady persons who, at the time, were fairly indistinguishable from the men. Personally, as a continental, I don't have many problems with the lady person has, but these lady persons, oh my, it's like a full-on, what you call, koosh balls. It's quite disgusting.
So, Crab, important question for you.
Yes.
If you were a successful stockbroker and you got just real tired of commodities trading, what would you do?
Probably trade it all away for the glamorous life of, I don't know, hosting a cable television show about tech and pop culture. You know, something like that, maybe.
Okay, or you could try your hand at the adult entertainment industry, which is exactly what Clifton Britt, a.k.a. Lexington Steele, did.
Yeah, we followed him around with our cameras on the set of his latest film, Black Rain #10, to find out what a day in the life is like for a guy who's not just an actor, but a producer, a director.
And also the star of Black Rain 1 through 9.
Brilliant.
Hey, what's up? This is Lexington Steele from Mercenary Pictures. We're coming to you from my set. This is Black Rain #10. We have 3 exceptional performers, and of course it's directed and shot by your man, Lexington Steele. You guys can, anywhere, here, in this year here, you can stand up, whatever you guys want to do. Well, my favorite part of directing is I appreciate the fact that I get a chance to have a front row seat for a live sex act. All it costs me is I must hold the camera steady and capture something that's hot. 20 years from now, I want to be known as a guy that shot some excellent adult video as well as was a hell of a performer. Yeah, that's a good position.
With the shoot wrapped, Lex checks in at Mercenary Pictures, the production company he founded in 2001. He also discusses his unique
an investment advisor, your proverbial Wall Street stockbroker for 6 years. So arriving at where we are today as president of Mercenary, it really has as much to do with my performance as Lexington Steele as it has to do with the 6 years I spent developing myself as a business person. Welcome to the Mercenary Pictures Black Viking Productions warehouse. Since we've been up and running, we have 90 titles in the marketplace right now, always growing. We're doing 4 releases a month. These are our two flagship series, Black Rain and Lex Steele XXX. We have a fantastic series called Fresh Out the Box. We have a title called Penile Intuition. If you like girls with big booties, well, we got that too. Culos Gigantes. Any consumer can find precisely what they need and what they want, all within the Mercenary label.
With his finger firmly on the pulse of adult entertainment, Lexington Steele seems poised for continued success as an actor, director, and producer. Nice work, if you can get it. They've left the confines of Nevada and they're headed towards the sunny shores of Miami and the Silver Screen.
Yeah.
2-for-1 special there. It's Reno 911 Miami, and it's coming to theaters February 23rd.
That's right, and Zach Fallon sat down with some of the cast in our studios to get the 411 on the new 911.
Now you've seen our next 2 guests on Comedy Central's hit show Reno 911. Though the officers featured on the program claim they're grossly misrepresented, we'll see if their trend continues when their first feature film hits theaters this February. So joining us today are Deputy S. and the installation is Bray Jones and Deputy Raynisha Williams. They are the stars of Reno 911 Miami, and they make the best police tech commercials around. Please welcome Reno's finest, my people. Wow, they love you here. So, officers, nice to see you. Very excited about the film that you guys are in. It's great that they'd follow you guys around, Miami Beach, that whole thing.
Yeah, well, the one thing that we want to make sure that everybody knows that it wasn't something that we wanted to have happen. It's something that happened, and the official policy on this is no comment. We don't talk about it at all. We wouldn't. No. the weird people over at 20th Century Fox, they put their little spin on it.
You know, originally, this was all based on a behind the scenes called Heroes on Patrol. Well, what ended up happening was the outtakes. It's like a family home video. That's not the part they were supposed to show.
I mean, how many times can you watch someone get, you know, hit in the balls?
Right.
You know, maybe that
As
happened.
opposed to saving a child.
Right. You know, maybe I've gotten hit in the balls a couple of times, but we need to see it over and over and over and over again?
It gets redundant.
Thank you.
It gets redundant.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm glad that you're on our side.
I am on your side.
Yeah.
Was there some binge drinking going on when you guys were in Miami?
What? Who said that? Tell them to say it to my face. Who said it?
You heard it right here.
Who said it?
I got up.
That's my man.
So
that's my man. So that is one confirm and one deny.
Daddy likes the liquor.
Are you familiar with the convention going on in Las Vegas, the AEE Adult Entertainment Expo?
No, I'm not.
I'm very familiar with the Adult Entertainment Expo. Very, very familiar with it.
You know, don't we have a flight out of here in a couple hours?
You know, man. Yes.
Okay, you know what I'm going to say to all this hand slapping and porno talking? That it is wrong, okay? I don't agree with it. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want you to have no parts of it. Hell to the no, my friend. Hell to the no.
That look right there leads us to our next question. Can you confirm or deny the rumors that you two are in some sort of relationship?
What?
Yeah, we do it from time to time. Definitely. The official policy is that we're not supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, what
Right.
happened to no comment?
Well, come on, really. I mean, you got to let people in somehow, right? Yeah.
So is it different? Another state? Different laws, different rules. Florida, Nevada.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Now, if you have a favorite meal, right?
I do.
What is it?
I like a nice peppered turkey sandwich with some provolone on a nice rye when the mutton is nice and lean.
Great. So, but you wouldn't want to have that every day, right? So sometimes you want to try a little, some Thai food or some, some.
But you always come back to the peppered turkey, don't you?
What's your favorite meal?
The dark meat of the chicken.
Oh, yeah.
See?
What's it like to run a police department like Miami, large?
Crime is crime. Huh?
Crime is crime.
Yeah. It don't matter where you go. It don't matter what you do. You can't run from the law.
In Miami, the criminals are sweatier. It's hot down there, you know. You try to wrap somebody up, sometimes, you know.
You can't catch a criminal down in Miami.
They're slippery.
In Reno, they're dry.
Wrap them up.
Dry crooks.
Guys, we thank you. You are heroes to all of us. Heroes on patrol.
Sure. Wait, did you want to hold my gun?
Sure, I'll hold the gun. This is great. Oh, wow, this is terrific. This is very heavy. Make sure to catch Reno 911 Miami in theaters February 23rd. Thank you guys so much. All right, from the big screen to the small screen, it's time to tackle that age-old battle. Of course, it's pirates versus ninjas.
Huge controversy.
And as much as it hurts me deep down in my soul to admit it, pirates are mopping the floor of the ninjas, not just at the mainstream box office, but in the adult video market as well.
Yeah, San Fernando Valley Mansions and, the whole pizza boy meets lonely, desperate housewife.
Extra sausage.
Yeah, scenarios just like that have taken a backseat to lavish sets and costumes and Spanish galleons. This is the most expensive adult movie ever produced to date, and it's number 7 on our top DVD countdown. Booming cannonballs and unsheathed swords are aplenty, and number 7, the high sea sexcapade, Pirates.
Probably one of the biggest budgeted movies in the history of the adult industry. They spent over $1 million on this movie on all sorts of crazy special effects.
His sword is thrown to show him that we do not fear his weapons.
It's not one of those regular Gonzo-style movies where, it's just straight sex, but there's actually, decent storyline. One of those very few movies that have been made that will probably go down as one of the great classics in adult movie making history.
Quiver me timbers, these pirates sure know how to bury their treasure. Don't go anywhere. There's much more coming up right after this break, including a look at the largest porn collection in the world.
And we also have an exclusive interview with the publisher and CEO of Hustler. Of course, it's Mr. Larry Flint. All that and more when G4's coverage of the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007 continues.
They're the toys that make most women blush. Watch as we take a good look at the tech of sex. Plus, Big C finds the measurements he's looking for at the Real Doll Warehouse. And we get closer to #1 as we slide down the list of top 10 adult videos of 2006 when G4's coverage of AEE returns. G4's coverage of the 2007 Adult Entertainment Expo is presented by Reno 911 Miami, in theaters February 23rd. Snowboarding icon Mark Frank Montoya. He's opened this dope hotel on the slopes of Tahoe, but to work at the block, you have to live by his rules.
Party as much as you want, bring the girls, don't trash my place.
So what happens when you take a pack of renegade snowboarders and let them run Tahoe's hottest hotel?
You got all the talent in the world, man, and you just have to, like, unfuck yourself.
This staff of misfits and madmen lives to board.
Sick, I have so much style and so many tricks.
And dies to party.
Is it safe to snowboard drunk? Yes. I'm wasted. My boyfriend is very worried and concerned about me working here. Why are you being such a...
How did it go from so good to so bad?
I'm not sure if any of the staff is going to be ready for the craziness. Dude, why aren't you looking?
Introducing The Block. It's the hotel where anything goes.
Get with her. Down.
The Block, a new TV series. Check-in time Monday at 10. Only on G4.
On February 23rd.
Let's roll!
See them in action.
Stop, chicken, stop!
See them in danger.
Whoa!
Well, that data did. We should just go.
See them on the big screen.
That was my bad.
Reno 911, Miami.
Wow, I just had the weirdest dream.
You know you're driving, right? Nobody in it.
Rated R, February 23rd, only in theaters.
I'm Marisol, and this is my husband, Russ. We live here in New Jersey. We just got married a month ago. I'm from Puerto Rico, and Russ is from North Dakota.
Huh? When we were searching for a phone service, we went with Optimum Voice.
It's only $29.95 a month with unlimited local and long-distance calling to anywhere in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico with no hidden charges or fees. And we get 13 calling features at no extra charge, like voicemail and three-way calling. Hey!
Hey.
Hola!
Hey, Mom, how's it going?
How are you?
Yeah, we miss you guys.
So now we can talk to everyone at the same time as one big happy family. And the price is still just $29.95, no matter how long we stay on the line, which is great because we're going to need to start saving up for a family soon, right? He meant to say right.
Join thousands of your friends and neighbors switching every day to Optimum Voice. Get unlimited local and long-distance calling plus 13 calling features for as little as $29.95 per month. Call 1-866-55-GET-OV today.
G4TV.com. Stay plugged into your world. Get the news. This program may contain sexual content and may not be appropriate for all audiences.
Oh, hello there. Professor Albert von Stuppenheimer, Chair of Sexology at the University of St. Doing again. We've already traveled back in the times to the dawn of mankind's porn habits. Now, you come along with me to the beginnings of the civilization and the beginnings of the civilized sexual fetish. Greece, the height of classical civilization. Currency, democracy, philosophy, pornography, oh yes. Most of the porn tales deal with the god Zeus, the strongest, most powerful, and rapingest of all the Greek gods. But this Zeus, he was not content with normal intercourse actions. Oh no. He has the power to change form, and he used that form for the sexings. He will turn into the mighty bull, the seductive swan, or a golden shower. And I'm not talking about the urination sort, but of an actual shower of gold pieces. I don't really know how that one works per se, but I've got some drawings, and... Oh, actually, you probably shouldn't see those. It's more of a private collection. In conclusion, the Greeks were turned on by having sex with animals. And that is all we need to know about them. Oh, also, they like to oil each other up and wrestle naked. But honestly, who doesn't like a little bit of that every once in a while? Am I right? I'm right.
Hello and welcome back to G4's coverage of AEE 2007, presented by Reno 911 Miami. It's coming to theaters.
Yes.
February 23rd.
I love Reno 911.
Love it. I'm Kevin Pereira.
Hey everyone, I am Olivia Munn, and we are coming to you from Las Vegas, continuing our wall-to-wall coverage of the Adult Entertainment Expo. Now, if you thought you saw everything on G4, well, then you thought wrong.
Right, probably because we're pixelating everything in the background. Just you and I in a sea of blurred stuff.
Yeah.
We have plenty more to show you.
Yes.
We can sort of show you.
Sort of show you. Starting with some instruments and devices that, let's just say, push the boundaries of imagination and good taste that you really have to see it to believe it. Trust us on that.
Well, from unique attachments for your iPod to interactive devices that work all the way across the internet. If there's one man at G4 who's up to the task of sorting through it all, it's Will O'Neill. And that's why he's here to give us the latest in cutting-edge, high-tech pleasure.
AEE has something for everyone. Everyone who's into adult entertainment, that is. Long-distance relationships, who say they never work? They say Segment Eek, with their virtual home and virtual stick, lovers across the country can connect via computer and have, how would you say it, intimate experiences. So I'm here with Mary. So how does this whole thing work?
Well, this is our virtual hole right here. It's called Takumi, and it feels very real.
Wow, okay, there is an actual hole there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the man can put his member inside here, and he hooks it up to his computer, and the woman on the other side of the computer uses the virtual stick. And whatever she does with the virtual stick, he can feel inside here.
Oh, wow. The Takumi costs $200, and the run costs $100. A bargain price for priceless love. Check out the Expo. It's extremely portable for gals on the go. Vertical Leisure designed this dance/exercise experience. Stripper poles have come a long way, baby. Okay, wait, you're a pro. You show me how it's done.
Okay.
Wow. In addition to being portable, the pole is removable, height adjustable, and requires no ceiling fixtures. It extends from 7 feet 4 inches to 9 feet. And it includes something that I can use, an instructional video showing basic spins and moves. Now the pole's gonna set you back about $249. Pilates. Yoga. Well, that's it from the AEE. Apparently CES isn't the only place for the cool gadgets and toys. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the hotel, check out the swag in this goodie bag.
It's not all pirates and wizards and space roads inhabiting our top 10 adult DVD countdown. No, there's actually some really informative ones as well as being entertaining.
Yes, and for those of you who like to, let's say, improve your performance behind closed doors, we're very proud to present the next film on our list.
Have you ever seen your own G-spot? Well, you know, I'm not quite flexible, but I've sure felt it many times. Would you like me to show it to you?
The number 6 DVD is rated G, as in Nina Hartley's Guide to the G-Spot. And it shows just how much fun learning can be.
What exactly is the G-spot?
To put it very simply, it's an area of heightened erotic sensitivity on the front wall inside a woman's vagina, just a short distance up from the opening.
This movie is one of those public service movies. For you men out there.
And she goes through the different positions of actually how to find the G-spot, which is, you know, it's like finding the Holy Grail for most people. It's basically made for a couples-oriented audience that really want to know how to engage each other. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
And giving, and giving, and giving. You know, Olivia, anytime there's an industry that's huge and popular and brings in money, it's going to have collectors and super fans.
Well, then there's those who don't want to admit that they have actual collection.
Oh, like the giant adult video collection that you tuck in a shoebox behind your headboard or under a nightstand or hide in a computer hard drive under the name Cute Cat Photos. Sorry, Bob.
Wow. Well, no matter how big your collection may be, there's no way it will rival the one you guys are about to see next. Zach Sullivan went to San Francisco to check out the world's largest collection of adult material.
Yeah. You think you know a lot about porn and erotic art? You think your closet full of old VHS tapes and dirty magazines qualifies you as a sex expert? Think again. I'm in San Francisco at the Institute for Advanced Study of Human Sexuality, where they house the largest porn collection in the entire world. Let's go inside and do a little exploring.
Created for the preservation of our erotic heritage, the Institute offers graduate degrees and doctorates, all for looking at porn.
Jack, how are you doing?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Ted McElden.
Ted, nice to meet you. Where am I?
Basically, it's a one-stop center that only deals with one thing. We're a one-trick pony school. We only deal with sex. We have about 3 million items.
Yikes.
We have 400,000 films. We have 400 tons of 35-millimeter films. And we have literally thousands of images.
I like this school. I might stick around here.
These are the American Dream and the Indian and the cowboy.
American Dream is the car humping the woman.
That's right.
Beautiful. Do you find that each culture has its own artistic way of expressing their sexuality?
Yes, I do. The interesting thing about it, the most eclectic and the group that has the broadest range of sexual activity are the people in the United States, because they know more about sex. They have more exposure to it.
Good work, people.
For the next part of my tour, I hooked up with Ariadne, a grad student who works at the Institute studying fetish behavior.
So take me in this library, show me what your collection houses.
Okay, well, this is only part of our collection, of course.
You can put the whip down anytime.
Oh, does it scare
you? Or we
you?
can play. If we took one of those blue CSI lights into this school, would we come up with a lot of weird stuff? How many of these have you watched?
I've watched several hundred hours of porn.
Can you explain a little bit between, the difference between those, I guess what porn was, maybe even back to the 20s versus what it is today?
I think what we saw was a lot of diversity in terms of body type, in terms of situations, in terms of who was doing what. There's huge variety in sexual pleasure, desire, interest. The purpose of the school here is to learn all about what humans like to do. And the main thing that we're doing is trying to preserve our erotic heritage.
Is porn a good tool to teach with?
I think that's a good question. I think that the more we learn about sex, the more we read, the more we talk about it, the more we learn, I think the better it is for everyone. I don't think ignorance serves anyone at all. And I think education and communication is key.
Let's watch some porn. Now, how can we possibly have a top 10 video countdown without at least one film featuring, like, a crazy nymphomaniac maid?
Well, we can't. We can't possibly. So that's why we have a movie that marks the return of adult film star Jenna Hayes, it's our number 6 DVD. Kevin, I need you to break out your maid costume, your little French maid.
Done.
Rajaku, here comes Dark Side. Apparently, you can get good help these days. The number 5 DVD, Jenna Hayes' Dark Side, marks a return to form for adult entertainment's most promising ingenue.
This is your father's Jenna Hayes.
After 3 years of only girl, welcome back. It's about damn time.
Pretty much she is in every single scene.
Right.
I mean,
Jenna's a dirty girl. Oh. And she loves being a dirty girl.
She does everything. And she's so enthusiastic about it. I mean,
she loves her job. She really, really straight up loves her job.
That is a heck of a feather duster, Jenna. Way to spruce things up.
All right, well, here's a sentence I never thought I'd get to say on national television. When it comes to sex dolls, you have quite a lot of choices.
Really? Like, you never thought you'd say that? Because, like, personally, you say that a lot. I mean, you're always talking about it.
You know what I mean. You know what I meant. Stop.
Okay, I know what you meant. I'm sorry.
Now, for those who don't know, actually, sex dolls were created by the German and the Japanese during World War II because they needed a way to relieve the stress of an all-male environment down on the old submarines.
Yeah, basically leave it to the Japanese to be the consumer leaders in electronics and, you know, computers, hybrids, and sex aids.
Okay, not to be outdone, the folks at Abyss Creations have applied some Yankee ingenuity to the old problem and really developed one of the most realistic sex dolls to date. They're a little weird, but they're pretty amazing. In fact, Big C got a chance to go to their factory, and that's where he found a real doll.
If you ever wanted to get your freak on with a mannequin, Real Dolls of San Diego is the place for you. Their sex dolls are world famous, but let's see if they can handle Big C.
What's up, man? How you doing? Big C, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. Welcome to Abyss Creations. How
you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Also, I gotta ask, what is a real doll?
A real doll is the Ferrari of love dolls. It's the most expensive, highest quality love doll on the market. Let me show you. This is not a complete real doll, but this is one of the dolls in production. You can see they feel very flesh-like. They have posable skeletons. You can see these dolls bend and move and hold position. Each doll is custom ordered. 10 different bodies. We have 14 different faces, standard faces. They're customizable from the skin tone, pubic hair, eye color, makeup style, hair color, hair length, hairstyle, whatever you want.
Who's buying these dolls, man?
Who's buying them? Everybody's buying them. We have people that use them for photography props. We actually have sold them into the medical training arena. We've sold them to forensics. We've been in business for 9 years, and we've been selling the dolls all over the world for 9 years.
But how exactly is a real doll made? I had to know what makes Pinocchio, Pinocchio.
This side of the factory is where all the doll skeletons are assembled. What happens is the skeletons get assembled, they get set into the molds, and then they get set up on this rack. And every Friday, we pour 6 dolls. And Monday morning, we come back in and pull the molds apart, and then they go up onto the production line, like I showed you. You can see over here, this is some of the dolls that are currently in production that have been pulled out of molds but haven't made it through the process yet.
How long is the process?
It takes about 18 to 20 weeks to get your doll through the production process.
How much is a real doll gonna cost me?
They're $6,500.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I need a doll with a bigger booty, dog. Can you customize the booty?
You wanna see some faces?
Yeah,
Let me show you some faces. So these are some faces come out of molds. They get teeth glued in. The teeth are silicone. So you see the attention to detail. All these eyebrows are hand painted, one stroke at a time. Once the makeup is done, we seal the makeups up. That way it never rubs off. You get this face, you can get it with closed eyes. Some of the faces, we have smiling faces, we have orgasming faces. We've got all kinds of different things.
I appreciate the tour, big dog.
Yeah, hey, no problem. Now we're just gonna invoice you for this, is that right?
Yeah, yes. Send me an invoice, dog. Me and Big Booty Judy out of here.
All right.
Wow, I gotta say, it's inventive and I like it. It keeps things safe.
I'm just waiting for the Nexus 6, Tyrell Court model, the more human than human edition.
That's what you want? You want to actually get up and talk and engage in conversation?
No, just to go to the kitchen to grab me a cold one.
That's all
I really need.
Well, right now we are joined by Big C himself, the man who actually touched the real dolls.
Yeah.
How many do they sell a year?
I think they sell about one a day.
One a day?
About 365 a year.
I mean, they look kind of hot. In the pictures, they dress them up looking all nasty.
I saw them when they didn't have anything on, just coming off the line. It was like seeing a baby being born, but it was a doll.
We appreciate you, Big C. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Great work. Now, here at AE, there's no shortage of variety in the adult entertainment industry, and actually every genre and subsect is represented here. And in recent years, a whole new crop of filmmakers have attached themselves to this genre.
In fact, one of the giants of this industry, the adult industry that is, Vivid, they actually created a special place known as the Vivid Alt for this type of content. And the results of their little effort, I'm telling you, they're quite surprising. Take a look.
God damn, I've never rode a hybrid car before.
Well, it looks like you're about ready then.
Tired of the same old porn stars night after night? Well, you might want to check out Vivid Entertainment's newest production banner, Vivid Alt. Started in 2005, Vivid Alt was founded with the sole purpose of throwing adult entertainment's conventional style, plot, and talent choices right out the proverbial back door. And with their first 4 releases having far exceeded expectations, the company appears to be here to stay.
Vivid Alt is maybe best described as the direct opposite of Vivid. Different types of girls, different types of scripts, different types of directors.
It's a contemporary alternative to the mainstream.
the girls wear almost no makeup, and they all dress in their own clothes, and they're all kind of being themselves, which is scary because it makes me look like a terrible person.
I just feel like kids' lunch. Does she know her ass is completely out on the playground? Yes, she does. They welcome like the pink hair and the piercings, the tattoos. I think it's amazing that there's a branch of porn that caters to us, because not everyone likes the stripper chick, you know, with the implants and the blonde hair.
Vivid Alt puts a lot of emphasis on style, trying to represent certain subcultures that you wouldn't normally see in adult cinema.
So what's your favorite position?
I don't think I have a favorite. I like them all.
And we try to really open that channel between the people who are buying the product and the people who are making it. Some people just want to have a little bit of a closer relationship with the porn they're watching. I think they want to look at a movie and be like, that looks like the girls I hang out with. What's going to happen is you guys are going to enter, maybe start looking out the window. You're settling into a ride. Oh, also you're horny. Yeah, something like that.
The difference between a Vivid Alt movie and a regular set, it's a lot more being comfortable, being yourself.
I hear you drive, that you'll bring it in a girl-girl situation.
Oh!
And what Ian tries to do is talk to the girls before and see who you are so that he can fashion a movie around you.
Okay, you guys, so could you guys kiss now? Oh, that's cute. I've started to describe every Vivid Alt movie as basically building a custom chopper from scratch every time. It's a growing, living thing. Every day I just come in and get on and ride it.
When we come back, we have so much more.
And you do not want to miss the premiere of our original series, The Block. It's a hotel where anything can happen. That's tomorrow night at 10. But if you just can't wait, if you're too impatient, you happen to be in luck, because following this program immediately at 11, we have an exclusive sneak preview of the series.
Yes, for clips and trailers you can't see anywhere else, go to g4tv.com/theblock.
For years, he's made millions of men happy. It's the one, the only Larry Flint. Plus, Will O'Neill shows us the adult industry's meaning of hardware. And Anna David visits the wet factory and brings us the joy of lubrication. As G4's coverage of AEE continues.
Enroll now at the Cupid University of Movie Making and take stardom from behind.
When did I open up? The Cupid University of Movie Making? Or CUM? Let me tell you why. I stared at it because I'm interested in helping actors hone their craft. Class, Monday morning. Hello, welcome, nice to see you all. All right, I like the enthusiasm. Today we pick your names. I'm very excited about this. I know we all are too. Brian, you've been my stare student all year long. Wondering what name you have chosen for yourself when you enter this erotic film industry.
Brian.
No, Brian, that's absolutely pathetic. You know what? Try a different name. I'm gonna give you one. Rad Steam Shaft. Rad Steam Shaft, everybody. Rad Steam Shaft. Rad Steam Shaft, you're gonna blow some steam. Stanley. Very quiet one. You don't look like you've been outside in a very long time. We're a little worried about you, but luckily, there is a market for this. There is a market for everything. Even for you, Stanley. What's your name gonna be?
Johnny Deep.
Johnny Deep. Johnny Deep. Huh? Johnny Deep. This guy will be in your graduating class right now. Mr. Deep. Let me take a look at you for a second. Let me see that punum. Yeah, we throw a little wispy goatee on there, a couple of dreadlocks and some seashells hanging off your eyebrows, and you were going to be playing Captain Jack Sparrow in Ass Pirates of the Caribbean. Mark my words. Mark my words.
You're just saying that.
I probably am, Stanley, but you paid your tuition, so I'll tell you what you want to hear. Man, but now I got to talk about our prize pupil. A girl who has risen to the head of the class. Have you decided on a name, my sweet thing?
I was thinking Serenity St. Chastity.
Perfect. Perfect. And these are some of the finest students that we've ever worked with. Right now, if you can just give us something that's going to blow the class away, we're going to be extremely excited. So, what do you get for us?
Hortense?
We'll work in it. Now, these kids are going to go on to make 200-300 movies in the next few months. And I really feel like I'm a pair to that.
G4's coverage of the 2007 Adult Entertainment Expo is presented by Reno 911 Miami, in theaters February 23rd.
Oh, that's going to be good. That doesn't keep going. It ends there. It ends there. It ends right there. Stop it. Stop it! Hey, it's Lieutenant Jim Dangle from the Reno Sheriff's Department and
Trudy.
that lady. And here we are on the 20th Century Fox backlot, and we are on our way to the first ever screening of the Reno 911 movie. I thought you were going to say the title.
I'm trying to remember it. Reno 911
Miami.
Miami.
How the hell did you guys get a golf cart? Huh? We just took, there was tons of them out in front.
No. These got names on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's on this one?
Ooh, Ben Stiller.
Go, just go. Oh, my God.
Oh, hi.
It's TV's Rainn Wilson. Would you
That's
take
what
one
they-
of just us? Thanks.
How this palm tree?
Just us,
So you
but...
don't-
No, just of us. Yeah.
Thank you.
You stay there and take one of us. You don't have to be a jerk about it. Thanks.
Who is that?
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Names. Remember the names?
Huh?
Name? It's not a name.
Huh?
That's not a name.
Yeah, I
need a
know,
name.
but I thought you'd go, hey, here we are.
It's a private screening.
Yeah, I know. We're
Yeah.
here for the private screening.
Right.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
What are your names?
Oh, Lieutenant Jim Dangle. Deputy Trudy Weichel, Deputy
One at a
Travis
time,
Jr.
one at a time.
One name at a time. I
Okay.
apologize.
I don't have a dangle.
If you're not on the list, we are going to have to ask you to leave.
No, except that we are on the list.
Except
hey,
that
you know
you're
what?
not on the
Oh,
list.
hey. Guess what? You're not on my list.
Hey, sir, I will take you down. I will take you down.
Are we macing on three?
We're macing on
We're
three.
putting you down on
three.
three.
So help me.
I'll
I
mace you
will.
on three.
Are we going to mace on three, or are we
This is
dropping
good.
on
Look,
three?
people, look at what we've become.
We're not with him.
That was
I wish I didn't
embarrassing
have to
for
do
you.
that. I wish
That
I
was
didn't have to do
embarrassing
that.
for you. Do you know how embarrassing you look when you're... Ow!
Do the finger hold. Those don't really work. Those
It's
just
working.
I just peed.
It's working
I
now.
just peed.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Let's go.
Get out of here.
What kind of benefits you get here at Fox?
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Yeah?
It's actually really good. We get free DVDs.
Really?
I'm telling about the policy. Hey, what's up?
Ah!
Friend is very worried and concerned about me working here. Why are you being such a
Introducing The Block, series premiere Monday at 10. Only on G4.
You already have better TV. Now it's time for faster internet access and a smarter phone service. It's time for the Optimum Double Play. 2 great services, each just $29.95 a month for a year when you get both together. It's time for faster internet access with Optimum Online. 5 times faster than DSL and just $29.95 a month. It's time for a smarter phone service with Optimum Voice. Get unlimited calling to the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico for just $29.95 a month, plus 13 free calling features. You already have the best TV. Now add faster internet access and a smarter phone service, all delivered to you by the most amazing fiber optic network in the nation. Plus, the same great products you get at home are now available for your business at the same great price. The Optimum Double Play. Save $240. Call 1-866-GET-BOTH. Only through Cablevision.
This snowboarding god
opened this dope hotel on the slopes of Tahoe.
Don't trash my place.
His staff of misfits and madmen work hard.
I've never washed a toilet or anything in my life.
And play even harder.
I'll do anything right now for money. I'm broke.
Introducing The Block. Series premiere Monday at 10, only on G4. What happens when you take 12 snowboarding animals and force them to work in the same hotel? The Block. Series premiere Monday at 10, only on G4.
This program may contain sexual content and may not be appropriate for all audiences.
Oh, hello again. Professor Albert von Stuppenheimer, the world's leading research sexologist and chair of sexology at the University of St. Denis. Now, I've already taken you through the sexual histories of the early human and the classic persons. Now, I will be taking you across the channel to England in the time of Queen Victoria, where the pornography had to be covered up. This led to the kinky times. Men and boys would often travel to the seaside on holidays, where they would pay several coins to view scandalous images of the lady persons through a moving image machine. Let's take a look at one, shall we? It's entitled At the Harem. Heavens indeed. A simple ankle or glimpse of the nape of the neck was enough to throw a man into the tizziest of erotic tizzies. Today, of course, we need to see everything all at once. We need to see spreading open, holes penetrated. There's a lot of this inside vibrate like this, and it's very messy, it's very disgusting before we even get the hint of an erection. Or maybe that's just me.
Welcome back, everyone, to G4's continuing coverage of the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007, presented by Reno 911 Miami, which is in theaters February 23rd. My name is Kevin Pereira.
Hey, everyone. I am Olivia Munn. So glad you could join us here in Vegas. We have a lot of interesting things for you during our entire show. And our very own tech expert, Will O'Neill, is on the showroom floor right now, and I don't know really how to put this, but he's found some, I really don't know how to call
It's
it.
tough,
like,
right?
Legally, I don't know what I can
The FCC gets in the way. I've been thinking about it all commercial break. What do you call it?
Sexual hardware. That's it. I said it.
You're good.
Good?
Parents will be proud, Mom.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep that up.
I will.
Gold Star Check Plus.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, but before we get to all that, the hardware, as you put it, we got to talk about somebody who you might not admit to knowing, or admit that you picked up one of his mini magazines, or even an item from his adult-themed stores, but you can at least confess that you've seen the 1996 movie that was based on his life, featuring Woody Harrelson. Bit of trivia. Who is it?
Larry Flint.
She's good.
Now, bit of trivia back to you. Did you know that most people do know that he is the owner of Hustler, but his company also published Sci-Fi Universe? True story.
Actually, I didn't know that.
I know it's weird.
Well, there's a lot of interesting sides to Mr. Flint, so of course I sat down with him and grilled him about just that, not Sci-Fi Universe. No, Hustler. Thank you again, Larry, for joining us today on G4. First question is, Larry, this is my first AEE, and everybody keeps telling me that this year it's rather tame, that over the past 5 years or so, it's really getting more and more, they say mainstream, it gets more and more calmed down. Do you agree with that?
It's not that there's less porn available. You'll find more of it on TV, cable, satellite, your VOD, video will be downloaded on the internet. There's so many ways that people can now access it that they're not necessarily going to the newsstand and buying. There's a really strong demand out there for quality product.
And is that the focus for Hustler then? I mean, we're the premier magazine. You obviously tackled the online space. Is it all about the quality adult films?
Yeah, it's all about quality.
And now, you know, some people look to the adult entertainment industry to drive technology. They've always said it was the reason VHS came about. It's the reason DVD and the internet have exploded. I look around the showroom floor, I see a lot of high definition content. Do you think that that's the next big step for adult entertainment?
I mean, high definition is good, but you gotta remember, you know, the average working stiff, you know, he's not gonna pay for high definition TV. You got a lot of luxury gadgets out there, you know, for people that can afford them, but any industries come and go. But porno's here to stay.
So what's next then? Looking 5, 10, maybe 15 years down the line, where do you see the Hustler brand and the type of product?
I think 90% of your videos will be sold on broadcast and video on demand, which means they'll be pumped right into your home. So you're gonna have everything right there at your fingertips.
One final question, and Larry, let's assume that video on demand is here in a huge way. You have access to any movie or any scene from a movie ever. Is there one that sticks out in your head that you definitely want to see, one that you need to pick?
I think the best adult film ever made was Behind the Green Door with Mail in Cambridge.
I think there's a lot of people out there that would absolutely agree with you. Larry, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. It's a pleasure meeting you.
We continue our top 10 adult DVD countdown with an instructional video for those of you who ain't got no game.
Now, let's say you're in college and you want an inside guide to get the ladies. This is the video for you.
Let's have our Mr. Makeover Mystery Man come in, please.
Number 4 is Shane's World College Guide, How to Get More. Now, how can we possibly explain it better than that?
You need to change it up a little bit, you know. Do your hair different, put a little gel in, wash your maybe, Why is the appearance so important to us?
They go to these college campuses, but before every single scene, there's, you know, a small discussion about, really, this is how you hit on a girl. This is how you get laid. It's one of those series that's very popular amongst the college crowds because it's real people and porn stars getting it on.
Kind of like a Girls Gone Wild thing, but a little more.
You gotta make bitches want what you got.
But they really do teach you lessons on how to hit on a girl. Right. And that's the value of this movie. And the title says it all.
Welcome back, Will. You've got more products for us.
Yes, I do.
All right, what you got?
Power bullets. 3-speed vibrating bullets, $8 each. They're very cool. Check it out. They're waterproof.
I gotta say, wait,
yes.
No, I have to tell you, this is what...
They're very exciting.
This is more appealing to me.
Oh,
I thought that on In Your Pants, I've never used anything like this, but this is compact and it's huge.
And you can take it with you. You can put it in your pocket.
This one says tester on it.
This one says feel the vibe.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
I don't want to touch it now.
Well, yeah.
Wait, this actually... Okay, Kevin.
It said tester on it.
I'm not kidding. Don't touch me with it. The tester...
That one is too. I tested that one out myself.
Yeah.
Wait, look how it roll around.
Check this out now. My next...
Oh, now that's really powerful for being such a tiny little guy.
I know.
Now, this is even better. The Screaming Octopus.
I want this.
Of course, it's waterproof. It's very
This
good.
looks like the stuff that you get in the... You put a quarter in, you get like...
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a redemption machine. I mean...
At Chuck E. Cheese.
So this is the Screaming Octopus.
$18, yeah.
And it's like Arabian goggles, or you put, where does something like this?
You can put it wherever you want.
Wherever you want, okay.
8 tentacles is very good. Good times, good times.
A little shoulder
I'm
pad.
telling you. Now, over here we have the Tongue Joy. Very cool little device here. $55. But it's cool. It vibrates. You can put it on your tongue, your toe, your fingers, anywhere that you like, and it vibrates.
Now, will your tongue go numb after 5 minutes, or it really doesn't matter? It's not about you.
It's not about you, yeah. You're giving. But
interesting.
It also has a piercing attachment for, you know, if you're really freaky, you have like a piercing.
Oh, so if you have a pierced tongue, you can pop that bad boy in there like a barbell.
Yeah, exactly. You're good to go.
Wow.
$55, you're good to go.
Sometimes guys pierce their thing in front, or girls, you put on there and it vibrates.
Where does she get her information?
I've never heard that, Will.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's just dirty.
All right, thanks so much,
No, it's a lot of fun.
Products. Awesome. Do you want the octopus back?
Can you find me one that's packaged
yeah,
in this? I don't want
I'm going to go up and find some... Okay, bye.
Bye. But you know, there's a lot more happening than just what's here on the show floor of the Adult Entertainment Expo. There's also the 23rd Annual AVN Awards being hosted by Jessica Drake. I knew that would, yeah.
Oh, Jessica. Oh.
Really? Are you? Okay,
it's just that, you know,
we're hosting here.
Well, I know, but...
I knew that would do that to you, but...
I mean, we had that special time in bed together. Remember Jess?
You guys just had
a little
breakfast.
Whipped cream.
No, you had breakfast.
Oh, no. It was so much more. I remember it like it was yesterday. All right, so here's the deal. Right now, I'm outside of the home of Jessica Drake. She's one of Wicked Pictures' biggest stars, and not to mention the winner of AVN's Best Actress Award in 2005. So how does a star like Jessica spend her day off? Well, I'm going to go inside and see exactly what she's got planned for me.
What's up? What's up?
She's going to hate me.
Come on in.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Jess. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's nice to be here. Do you have any plans for us today? Or?
Well, yeah. On my days off, I really like to cook. So I want to bring you into my kitchen and show you all my cool gadgets.
Please, after you. I love her so much. Oh, yeah, the kitchen. I think I know what these look like. Gotta be honest, I appreciate you taking me in here, but I'm not much of a cook.
The easiest way to impress a woman the morning after is to cook her a nice breakfast.
A TV dinner suitable or no?
No, TV dinners are not suitable. So this morning, I picked something for you that's relatively easy. We're gonna do waffles with some bacon, some fresh berries on top, and maybe some juice, and we're gonna eat it in bed. I'm pouring oil in the mix.
Okay, so, and it'll tell me how much on the back of the waffle mix bag?
Absolutely, idiot-proof.
Is there a technique to it, or do I feel like...
You hold it like this. Make sure to tilt the bowl just a little bit like that.
Yeah, got
and
it.
go like this, like that.
Fantastic.
And then every once in a while you stop and then scrape the edges, and tilt it down again, and go. You're not paying attention, are you?
We're whisking.
Do you want to go upstairs and eat it with me?
You know, I'm kind of on a low-carb, low-cal kind of... Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go now.
Okay, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you learn today?
I learned lots. I learned that I always thought, and I know it's a joke, but it's, the woman does the cooking. Let her make you breakfast. She should ask me. But no, the women really appreciate when you go out of the way to find out what they like and prepare it for them. I learned that whipped cream is my new favorite food, so I have to update my MySpace profile. I learned that I'm sitting here describing what I learned and talking about it, and I'm in bed with Jessica Drake. So I should really kind of do one of those.
One of the best things about having a romantic breakfast in bed the morning after, you get to feed each other, and that can be really hot. That's like a couple's event that leads right back to sex.
Oh, oops, Jessica, somehow I got whipped topping on my neck.
Oh my goodness.
How does that happen?
Wait.
I had a fork and a spoon and a waffle, and of all those things, it ended up on my neck.
Let me get that for you.
Please. Jessica, thank you again for having me over. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Not a bad way to spend a hump day.
Jessica Drake will be hosting the AVN Awards this year, and you must do yourself a huge favor. Go to G4TV.com and check out our red carpet coverage. Yes. It's an online exclusive event with Zach Selwyn. He's going to be getting up close and probably way too personal with some of the hottest stars in the adult entertainment industry today.
Yes, this exclusive coverage can only be found on the file at G4TV.com/AVN starting Tuesday night. Remember, it's over at G4TV.com/AVN for all the exclusive red carpet, special carpet coverage right there.
You have to see it.
Right there for
Log
the
on, do the .com thing.
2007 AVN Award Show. If you want to add spice to your sex life with a little extra lube, there is plenty of options here at the convention. Basically, it's AE, so I wouldn't expect anything less.
True.
Of course there's lube here.
Well, Anna David actually, she took a visit outside of the AEE to go to the wet factory to see how some of these products are made. Just keep in mind, little dabble do ya. Don't need to OD on.
Do you ever get that not-so-wet feeling? Well, the makers of wet personal lubricants have just the thing for you. I'm at the Wet Factory, and we are about to get a tour of one of the leading manufacturers of lube. Jennifer's going to be taking us on a tour of the factory here.
That's right. Are you ready to get wet?
Oh, am I ready? I'm ready.
Let's do it.
In ancient Rome, a young wife used a rag dipped in animal fat to help keep her Caesar's palace open. Ever since, women have been the dominant buyers of water, oil, and silicone-based personal lubricants. Recently introduced flavored and warming lubes have led to Americans spending over $60 million a year just to keep the gears nice and greased in the bedroom.
This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens. This is our K-line over here. Bottles coming over here. They go into these. These are called pucks. They run through here to the filling line. This machine here tightens the cap. And then when it comes out, it's packed and ready to go.
So where to next?
Off to the testing room if you'd like.
All right.
You even get to take these off.
And I was just growing so attached to it. So these are all the products. Why don't you walk me through? I want to know which is the most popular one.
Okay. First of all, this is our original formula. So that's been around for 18 years. And I'll let you try a little bit. This is a water-based formula. It's odorless, it's colorless, stain-free, so it won't stain your sheets.
Nice.
This is a silicone. The silicone is really cool because, like I said earlier, it doesn't break down in water.
So this is like if guys who are doing the self-pleasuring thing might use that in the shower.
Yes, it's a great masturbation product because it does last forever. Let me show you some flavors.
What flavors do you have? You have beef stroganoff, you got BLT, what do you have?
Yummy, that's hot.
Wouldn't that be delicious?
Yeah, no. I have watermelon, cherry, strawberry, passion fruit, and tropical fruit.
Healthy, all these fruits.
No, let me show you some watermelon.
All right. It does taste, it's like a Jolly Rancher.
Isn't it? It's yummy, isn't it?
For something that is actually serving a wonderful purpose for men or couples out there. This tastes pretty good. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much. This was very educational.
Thank you for coming.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm going to go get you some goodies, and I'll meet you in the lobby.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Joining us now is sex columnist Anna David. Anna, how was the factory tour?
Well, it was fun. But I have to say, I mean, the people there may as well have been like canning mustards or like canning tomatoes or something like that.
They're not trying out the product and slipping around and sliding off the conveyor
They don't have like real dolls in the back of the room, like if you're like porn stars cruising around, like try to live with me. No, none of that. I mean, it's like they're utterly earnest and totally serious, and like they're not remotely titillated by what they're doing. Kevin was saying that it's like the Jelly Belly factory with different flavors. Is that accurate? Maybe it is. Having not toured the Jelly Belly factory myself, maybe someday Kevin will take me.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
Yeah, but the different flavors were interesting, and I'm assuming though compared to Jelly Bellies, the Jelly Bellies would taste better.
Probably.
It tastes pretty good for lube, but I mean. Well, thanks for checking out all the loops for us. We enjoyed that. Samples would be encouraged here. We like samples. The crew took them all. Oh, did Kevin get them?
I got a sack. Sorry, they're all gone.
Thanks so much, Anna. Thank you. Now, what would our top 10 adult videos be without a recent parody on the Hollywood blockbuster?
Well, it'd be incomplete.
It would be incomplete. Now, our next film combines murder, mystery, all in the world of art, and it's number 3 on our countdown. But if you ask anybody on the G4 staff, the title alone puts it at number 1.
Just have my money ready. Mr. Petrovich, do not do this.
Number 3 is The Da Vinci Load, an explosive thriller that just oozes murder and mayhem.
I'm not touching his blood.
The Da Vinci Load, great title. But, I mean, in this version of the movie, instead of decoding the Mona Lisa, Scott nails pretty much and loads a Jackson Pollock onto Tory Lanez. I mean, which is basically the whole premise of the movie. And the priority of semen...
Interesting.
Pretty much goes and tries to
get a sample of it,
to get a sample, to unlock it, and there's some dark, gritty parts in this movie.
Have you heard of Priority of Semen, Professor Teabag?
Well, I give it 2 thumbs up. Definitely a worthwhile movie in the number 3 position.
Wow, almost as good as the Ron Howard film.
Almost, but I wouldn't quite go there.
It's close.
Almost.
When we come back, folks, we've got adult film star Tara Patrick plus the best DVD of 2006.
And Zach Selwyn heads up to Tahoe and he hangs out with a bunch of snow bunnies from Vivid.
Tough job. Someone's got to do it. All that and more when we come back from the Adult Entertainment Expo here. Where?
In Vegas.
Enroll now at the Cupid University of Movie Making and take stardom from behind.
Teaching has been a lot more satisfying than acting or directing.
I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
Assuming, of course, that you want it.
Step. Stop. Stanley. What is wrong with you, Stanley?
Johnny Deep.
Johnny Deep. Theory, Johnny. You need to be forceful. You're not asking her out for tea, for Christ's sakes.
I need to provide tea? I was in sales for 6 years. It was actually my wife who encouraged me to change my career. She was always saying, like, you're so hot, you're so good in bed, and you're hung like a rhino, to that guy she was sleeping with. But I could hear them, and I thought maybe with some training I could be that good.
So are you confident you'll be able to perform on camera?
Perform on the what now?
We've scoured the exhibition floor and found the adult toys that can bring pleasure to any situation. Plus, we go through the not-so-normal day in the life of adult star Tara Patrick. All this in the #1 adult DVD of 2006, when G4's coverage of AEE returns. G4's coverage of the 2007 Adult Entertainment Expo is presented by Reno 911 Miami, in theaters February 23rd.
Snowboarding icon Mark Frank Montoya. He's opened this dope hotel on the slopes of Tahoe, but to work at the block, you have to live by his rules.
Party as much as you want, bring the girls, don't trash my place.
So what happens when you take a pack of renegade snowboarders and let them run Tahoe's hottest hotel?
You got all the talent in the world, man, and you just have to, like, yourself.
The staff of Misfits and Madmen lives to board.
Sick, I have so much style and so many tricks.
And dies to party.
Is it safe to snowboard drunk? Yes. I'm wasted. My boyfriend is very worried and concerned about me working here. Why are you being such a...
How did it go from so good to so bad?
I'm not sure if any of the staff is going to be ready for the craziness. Dude, why aren't you looking?
Introducing The Block. It's the hotel where anything goes.
Get weather down.
The Block, a new TV series. Check-in time Monday at 10. Only on G4.
On February 23rd.
Let's roll!
See them in action.
Stop, Ticket, stop!
See them in danger.
Whoa!
Well, that data did. We should just go.
See them on the big screen.
That was my bad.
Reno 911, Miami.
Wow, I just had the weirdest dream.
You know you're driving, right? Nobody in it.
Rated R, February 23rd, only in theaters.
You already have better TV. Now it's time for faster internet access and a smarter phone service. It's time for the Optimum Double Play. 2 great services, each just $29.95 a month for a year when you get both together. It's time for faster internet access with Optimum Online. 5 times faster than DSL and just $29.95 a month. It's time for a smarter phone service with Optimum Voice. Get unlimited calling to the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico for just $29.95 a month, plus 13 free calling features. You already have the best TV. Now add faster internet access and a smarter phone service, all delivered to you by the most amazing fiber optic network in the nation. Plus, the same great products you get at home are now available for your business at the same great price. The Optimum Double Play. Save $240. Call 1-866-GET-BOTH. Only through Cablevision.
G4TV.com. It's a whole new way to stay plugged into your world. Get the news you care about most, streaming videos, and more. Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new. This program may contain sexual content and may not be appropriate for all audiences.
And you're back once again. This is good, for I have much to say. In case you are the forgetful type, I'm Professor Albert von Stuppenheimer of the University of St. Dunit. Someone told me that to do a pornography through the history video show, I have to be the including of modern times. So, this is a computer, what you know. If you don't know, perhaps you should consider joining us here in the modern times, yeah? That is a joke. I know you were there already. The computers have the communication devices called the internet, and 85% of the internet is pornographic material, which is excellent for us sexologists, but also good for the amateur sexologists at home, perhaps. And there's so much on here. If you've got one of the kinks, you'll be able to find some friends online and some titillating photographies. Oh my. Oh my. I didn't think anyone really did that. Look at this. It's disgusting. I mean, scientifically speaking, as a registered sexologist, it's disgusting. Jesus, Helmut, come here.
Ja,
Helmut, take a look at this.
Guten Morgen, Herr Doktor. Oh, ach, Gott im Himmel. Wait a minute, let me look at that a little closer.
And you can just subscribe to the RSS feed and get new pictures every day.
Das ist convenient, but is she inserting or removing that?
It looks like she's doing both.
Ja, mit einer Wassermelone.
We don't even have to work for the smuts anymore.
Das ist improbable. But the bicycle has not a seat. Oh.
That's dangerous.
Ja, especially on the cobblestone.
It's unbelievable.
Ach, du Lieber, I like this.
In conclusion, modern pornography is awesome.
Yeah.
And you're probably looking at it right now. And so, we're done.
Ja.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wir machen jetzt die Robbenspitzen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to G4's coverage of the 2007 Adult Entertainment Expo, brought to you by Reno 911 Miami. Just a helpful hint, little reminder, come to theaters February 23rd.
Don't miss it. These are some really funny people. You guys, we've given you so much more already, and I know you're thinking, there can't possibly be any more.
Oh, you've been thinking wrong.
Yeah, I would. There's lots more.
Coming up, we have adult film star Tara Patrick, plus the final 2 films in our top 10 adult DVD countdown.
But first, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I gotta ask you, Kevin, we are in the adult entertainment playground, if you will. And what's a playground without toys?
It's like a basketball game without a net. Think about it.
I did. That was pretty accurate. Now, if you guys are out here and you're looking for something very simple or something outrageous, disturbing, and that might scare off your partner, it's probably here.
Yeah, and it's probably an adult toy. And when you think adult toys, you have to think about the leader. Of course, it's Adam and Eve.
Yes.
And that's why Ann and David went there to check out what the latest is in adult entertainment.
Standing here at where else but the Garden of Eden. I'm about to head into the Adam and Eve booth, where arguably some of the hottest women in adult entertainment work and are lurking. So let's go in and hear what they have to say.
Adam and Eve is 35 years old, is the largest mail-order adult company in the United States.
So tell me about the latest toys. My favorite is, of course, the Adam and Eve Pocket Rocket. Everybody's girl's favorite. Those things are definitely, good. We're talking about plug-ins, guys, plug-ins. That would have me very satisfied for a very long time. I know, it's almost dangerous. It almost makes a man not necessary.
The most important thing a guy can know how to do to please a woman is learn how to kiss. Kissing is 100% catnip for women. That and the shoulder rub and foot rub. Better than chocolate, better than flowers, better than foreplay. It is foreplay.
What are the most technologically advanced sex toys that Adam and Eve has?
Actually, the best toy that I've experienced with Adam and Eve is Nina Hartley. That's my favorite Adam and Eve toy.
Well, I'd say I've had my fill of apples. Get it, Adam and Eve, forbidden fruit. The one thing I haven't figured out, where's Adam? I'm gonna go try to find out.
We are almost to number 1 on our countdown of the top 10 adult videos of 2006, and our number 2 video represents a change of pace.
Yeah, it's really for the bondage lovers, especially if you love your bondage with a Cirque du Soleil / Anne Rice twist. The number 2 DVD gives credence to the old adage, pain is temporary, bondage is forever. Fashionistas Safado, The Challenge, is a torturous sequel to the 2004 hit.
2 years ago, the first one pretty much won every single award you could possibly think of.
I think that if you actually, watch the movie, it's a very, not goth the way that you think of goth today, but goth in the very rich Anne Rice goth.
Yeah.
The velvet, the very ostentatious, and the frills coming out of the shirts, and a lot of very rich colors.
Renaissance goth, that dark, gritty side of the aristocracy.
Aristocracy, huh? I wonder what the Queen Mum would think of that. All right, she was a client of the Ford modeling agency. She was even a registered nurse.
Yes.
She also lent her voice to the very popular animated series Aqua Teen Hunger Force. However, Tara Patrick is probably best known for her roles in several adult films.
In recent years, the multiple AVN award winner has stepped behind the camera and into the executive chair, starting her own film company and talent agency. We sent our cameras along with Tara to find out what a typical day for her is like.
Just get the out of here. Get lost.
Not going anywhere.
Actress Tara Patrick isn't about to get whipped. All right, well, maybe she is, but not by the competition. Over the past 5 years, she starred in hundreds of landmark adult films and founded her own production company, TerraVision, along with husband and co-star Evan Seinfeld.
TerraVision produces 2 movies a month, one Tara Patrick movie every 4 months. My favorite part about running the company, I think, is seeing my visions come to life. I like the creative process. Like, I like picking out the clothes, doing the hair and makeup, dressing the set, between the calendars, posters, movies, mistress clothing. We hardly have time to sleep, but I really, truly feel like people really enjoy what I do, and it brings them happiness, so therefore it brings me happiness.
After a hard day's work, Tara returned to the posh Los Angeles home she shares with Evan.
Hey, Chopper! Welcome, everybody, to my home here in Los Angeles. That's my guard dog, so beware. All right, so let's come into the kitchen. I actually really like to cook, and I cook a lot here for Evan. Every house must have a George Foreman grill. George Foreman grill is awesome. I actually want to do a commercial for George. I thought it would be really cool if there was a bunch of hot chicks around George going, "Hey, George, we love your meat." Wouldn't that be great? All right, so we're going to my favorite room in the whole house. This is the Hello Kitty room. Got the Hello Kitty lamp. I've got a Hello Kitty lava lamp, very rare. This desk is Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty trash can, Hello Kitty rug. I just love Hello Kitty. She's pink, and she's cute, and she's so simple. And she's Japanese. Here we are in my bathroom taking a bubble bath. And I'm getting myself all pretty for Evan. And I think every girl deserves a bubble bath like this. Guess who's home? Come on in, babe. I'm in the kitchen.
What are you doing here? My house, buddy. Get out. See you later.
Bye.
Class, I'm not going to lie to you. You are my 8th favorite graduating class of all time. Be very proud of yourselves. Very proud. And I have the results of your placement exams. Hardy thrust. Hardy. Male lead. Congratulations.
Was I surprised? No. Come on.
Serenity St. Chastity. My stare pupil. Female lead. Female lead. Oh, go down on the diploma. You gave it a diploma jab.
My grandma always said, yeah, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade, right? So I guess this would be like molestation aid.
4/10. Girl on girl. Girl on girl.
I know this girl. She's been doing it for like a year, and already she's got her own 1-bedroom apartment in the valley.
Red steam shaft. You are a talent. Second B in a BBG scene. Second B.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Terrific. Really terrific.
I still get though, right?
Johnny Deep. Well, Johnny. Some students go on to great things and some don't. German Scheisse star. It's You'll be fine. You'll be... Thanks, Jenny. Best of luck with that. Tough break.
I don't know why everyone was acting so weird. I love to travel.
The rest of you are the 2007 graduates of the Cupid University of Movie Making. Follow me.
Yeah, all right! Woo! Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Well, another semester has passed. Another fine group of students has walked out that door. I may have just said goodbye to the future star of Anal Intrusion 16. And when he or she wins an award for most painful insertion, you know who they're going to thank on that podium. Me. They're going to thank me.
By now, we've run the stereotypical gambit. We've had the French maids, we've done pirates.
Yes, but our topic is a classic tale starring Rocco Siffredi. Here it is, our #1 pick for adult videos of 2006. It's Emperor.
Wait a minute. What about your wife?
Oh, it's okay. With my wife, it's okay. We have an arrangement.
And reigning in at #1 is Emperor, the tale of a womanizing adult film director who works his way across Italy.
Emperor tells like a tale of like, you know, a man who, you know, he pretty much, he comes, he sees, he conquers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're talking about the alpha male of alpha male lions, it would be Rocco Siffredi. He's the man's man, and he and Janine really, really make this movie.
Business or pleasure?
Business.
This is one of the most well-shot movies, and it's very introspective from the perspective of Rocco Siffredi as the Emperor. Definitely Emperor, well-deserved #1 movie of 2006.
You know, beginning this Monday, actually, G4 is going to start premiering their new reality series. It's called The Block.
Yes, it's a show that follows all of the happenings of the guests and staff of the hottest hotel in Tahoe. And really, what better way to preview this place than to send Zach Selwyn to the hotel with a bunch of Vivid girls to go ice skating?
You could have sent me. That'd be a better way.
Suck in that fresh Lake Tahoe mountain air. Kind of makes me feel a little bit closer to Mother Nature, you know what I'm saying? In fact, there's only one thing that would make this moment any better. Porn stars. Check it out, I'm here at the ice skating rink in Lake Tahoe with two of the hottest women on the planet. I'm talking, of course, about Caden Cross and Cassidy, two of the Vivid girls that you might be familiar with. A little bit about yourselves, like how you got in the business and how you got discovered.
Well, I got in the business when I was 18 and then dropped out for 5 years and came back this March. I got discovered like a year ago in a strip club. I was obviously stripping. And then I did the nude modeling thing, and then I just signed with Vivid.
Now, what kind of dude is going to win you guys over? Let's start with you.
Boys in the suit. But do not ever lose the suit if you have nothing else going for you. Yeah, I like bitches, so I want somebody in a little gimp outfit or something. I don't know. I like to take big guys like you and break them down, you know.
I'm in room 1015. All I can say is I never thought I'd pay money to watch these girls put clothes on.
After my stellar performance on the ice, I thought I'd try to impress them in more familiar surroundings.
Yo, yo. All right. The Vivid room at the block. Tell me what you need in a room like the Vivid video room like this.
Well, apparently underwear and bras hanging from the ceiling, and
Just noticed that.
padded wall just in case you get a little rowdy.
Or in case you go insane.
That's all good, but the two things I wanted to know about were the trunk.
Got all these toys in here and no lube.
That's a great question. Where's the lube in the block Vivid hotel room, people?
And who's getting on that pole? Clearly, these ladies have got some skills, but I was curious about their acting ability.
1,000 tomorrows just became today. Tonight our tongues will start an evolution.
Yeah? Let's start a revolution now.
You were incredible.
I do what I can.
I learned a lot that night, and taught a few things too. All I can say is, thank you, ladies. Thanks for the good times, the tips, and perhaps the most important thing of all, the memories.
Starting Monday, meet the staff of The Block. It's our new original series about a hotel where anything goes. That's Mondays at 10.
For exclusive trailer and clips, go to g4tv.com/theblock. Okay, so this wraps up the NEE 2007. I can't believe it's done.
That was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
What did you like?
I love the famous adult stars.
Who are the famous ones?
Well, okay, Tara Patrick, Jenna Jameson, when they're out, I'm literally like this. I can't wait to see them because everybody here is doing the same thing, yet they are the ones that are the most famous.
That's not true. That was a whole group of doorknob films. I mean, someone's got to slang, right? I mean,
someone's doing something different.
It's a niche. I'll admit.
Okay,
my favorite part, honestly, it wasn't the famous stars.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fans. It even wasn't the loops running in the plasmas, which were very distracting throughout the show. No, it was your facial expression as we walked through the hall. You turned the corner.
But I was like that, but it wasn't out of disgust. It was that I couldn't believe the stuff I was seeing. I was like, oh,
you were a
wow.
kid in a candy store.
It was like shaking keys. I was like, oh, Olivia, over here.
Shiny, me one.
It was like trying to wrangle a cat with me. Like, you'd be like, Olivia, you get me? And then I'd see something and I just start to walk away.
We roped you in, though. We roped you in. And that's going to do it, folks. That is all for the Adult Entertainment Expo 2007. If you want more,
go to g4tv.com/AOTS. As always.
Can we go see more, please?
I'd love to go see more. But where are we going?
Everyone, go.